send me that too.
Okay, I will. All right, I think we are live according to the beautiful StreamYard. We're live.
Welcome to Friday.
Bonus. I'm just gonna see if it works on the old internet. So if you want to talk to our fans,
Hey,
I make sure?
Kelsie and I are wearing. We got yellow going on today, yellow and gray. We got
right.
frizzle hair. It's not Kelsie, just me.
Oh no! Let's talk about it. We're just frizzled up. Oh, Inception! We can hear ourselves. I'm just gonna see how our sound is.
How's my sound?
You sound great. If we don't sound great, let us know in the comments. Otherwise, God, be quiet, Ars. Be quiet. Okay.
That was very meta. Just screaming. I took some cat selfies today with our new kitten. I'm using it as I guess it's with my Gmail picture or something. So now you can see it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we got anonymous. Hi. I love a good hi. Ursula's back. I love it. Oh my gosh, double whammy. So if you guys noticed, Jen did jump into the chat section earlier, and the photo she was talking about, you can actually see in the cat section. I mean, in the cat section.
In the cat section for sure.
That's what we're. Oh my gosh, Lauren Emily's back. We've got all.
And Lauren Emily has a cat in hers too.
Oh, see, on brand. There we go. So thank you guys so much for coming to this bonus Friday. We're gonna do the same thing that we try to do. We could try to cram in, three writing prompts, writing sprints. We're gonna hit it. I know that the people in the chat who are actually participating already know this. So we'll keep it real brief. Jen, you're so good at the description. Just in case there's new people, let them know what we're doing today.
Super fast. We are going to do 3 writing prompts and 3 writing sprints. We'll do a 5-minute, a 10-minute, a 15-minute. We encourage you to just let your brain turn off and write. You can follow the prompts. You can change your prompts up any way you'd like to. And we'll time them. We'll have a little timer up. So yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Before we get going, just because we were on your new picture and your cat chat, as we like to call it, a little information from Lauren Emily.
Versace, that's such a good name.
Such a good name. So fancy. I love it.
We really, really wanted to name our cat Scully, but I got outvoted. If we had 2 cats, I would have been like, they're Mulder and Scully, and that's just the end of it.
Hands down. Yeah. Veto all other options.
I know. I just don't understand why you would have 2 cats if you're not going to name them Mulder and Scully.
Yeah. And well, maybe if you guys are interested, I'll tell a fun story about Jen reading her own letter. We'll do that at the end. Okay.
Letter.
I remember your FBI letter you read at your birthday party. We're going to talk about it.
I forgot about that.
Titillating details to come, everyone. We've really hooked them in. All right, let's jump in. So, also tell them the theme. So we did not have a good week. So yesterday's theme was garbage.
Today is rubbish. We made it a little bit. It's fancier garbage. This is your primo garbage, not your nasty garbage.
I love it. Yeah, this is Versace garbage.
That's right. This is Versace garbage.
Yeah. All right, I'll get the timer going. We're rambling on. Oh, I'm so chatty today.
All right, you guys ready? We're going to do the first prompt. It's going to be 5-minute sprints. Here we go. Name 5 things in your life that you'd like to throw away. Name 5 things in your life that you'd like to throw away. 5 minutes.
Marks. Is that right? Thank you, Google Timer. Okay, got it. That is done. 5 minutes completed.
Everybody, good job.
Whew.
So Kelsie, you go. I'm just curious. I'd love to hear from everybody out there. Did you guys do objects, or did you do like inner personal things? I'm just curious what everybody went with this one.
Oh, that's a good question. I kept it pretty tangible. My 5 minute was pretty simple. I just like listed out stuff.
Yeah, like actual physical things.
Physical things. Yeah. I kept it in the world of the sort of, touchable. How about you? Where did you go?
I went with like the sort of inner thing. I don't know what you call that. Like, personal things. Like I'd love to get rid of like, the fear of this and, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then we kind of switched towards the end but the objects were sort of big. It was like, things in my life that I would like to get rid of.
So like personal cleansing almost.
Yeah, exactly. As opposed to like, shoes and things like that. I think part of that too is I do not keep anything.
That's very true. You live a minimal life.
Oh my God, it's already gone. If I actually thought about it, I would just be packing it up in the box.
You're like, oh, Jen left. She's out of here.
I'm gonna get rid of this stuff, you guys. I can't take it.
You can't take it. Yes, I went pretty tangible. Ursula went intangible and personal as well.
Okay.
So she's with you. Yeah, I found that again. I feel like 5 minutes. I just kind of dump. And I'm somebody who I didn't think that I hoarded. Oh, by the way, this is not all my stuff. That's Jason's. just to clarify. But there are certain things that I do hold on to that I really, it came to fruition. Notebooks. I throw away a lot of notebooks. Like I think I'm going to be in a Ken Burns documentary or something. Like he's not going to care about the ramblings of my like weight gain. Like it's not like a documentary that's going to be.
Friday, I took some cat selfies today.
It's like, I'm like, oh, I better preserve this for posterity. Nobody cares.
Pretty well.
Yeah, so I should cleanse some of those notebooks out for sure. Art.
I don't get rid of writing. That's the one thing I keep. Letters.
Yeah.
All I have tons of notebooks. I don't get rid of the writing. I don't know in other people's writing. If like my grandmother's moving and out of her house and stuff like that, and like I'm taking the writing because I don't want anyone to get rid of it.
Yeah. And I would like to go through my notebooks, and because I kind of smush everything together, I'm not very organized in that way, and I probably could go through if I decided to like keep the good stuff or like or like I don't know. So anyway, I was pretty much just making fun of me and how I thought I was going to be in a Ken Burns documentary the whole time. So
when I was younger, I used to like leave things around my room in case I disappeared.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
I mean, we all did that. Everybody did it.
Love it. Oh, all right. Well, we got the first 5 minutes out. We cleansed. Some of us actually writing about the cleanse, like you and Ursula. But now I'm feeling good. I'm feeling loose. Should we jump into the old 10 minutes?
Let's do it. Okay, this is 10 minutes. Your character finds the key to a mysterious storage unit. What's inside? I'll say it one more time. Your character finds the key to a mysterious storage unit. What's inside? 10 minutes.
Okay, mark, set, right. Oh gosh, that came up fast. Okay. Have I muted myself? No, I have not. I was really into the zone there. I'm just gonna, oh gosh, I gotta finish this sentence if you don't mind.
No, yeah, do it.
Yeah, you can keep on talking though.
Kelsie's gonna finish her sentence. I would love to hear from everybody what they found in their storage unit, if you'd like to tell us. If you spent time in the storage unit or if there's just something crazy serious in there. Yeah.
Thanks.
Did it.
Thanks. Yeah, I did it. Oh man, I know it's lagging a little, but that's all right. We're gonna pretend that it's not.
Oh, is it? Mine seems fine on my side.
Oh yeah, I think there must just be like when maybe it's the transition from Google Timer, I don't know, to our faces. Yeah. But now you seem great. Maybe it's just my brain. It could also be it.
Brain's just lagging.
Yeah.
What did you find in your storage unit?
You know, I couldn't get in. It was terrible.
Like even my own story, I couldn't get in the storage unit. I had a key, couldn't get in there.
The number 21 kept coming up and like flashing in my brain for some reason. So I just said like 21 was a lucky number. All right, let's just get it out. And then so I have the character, he's a male character, which I don't write a lot, holding the key that says 21 and how 21's been lucky in his whole life. And I was like I was just like writing about this guy, and it's like, oh, get to the thing. And he has this key. So and this whole thing, I got relationships and stuff. And so with his dad died. And so this is a key to this unit. And he does not have this great relationship with his dad. So he's like, has to go in. And he's been left nothing else but this in the storage unit. And I don't know what's in there yet.
Oh, I love it.
I know.
Keep writing. I want to know.
Yeah. Let me, we've got some comments over there. So sorry I missed the first sprint, but Defo will be the next one. Loving this. Thanks. Oh, we love rambling on as well. Yeah. We've got Ursula here. Shelf after shelf, glass jars with unidentified clumps.
Oh man,
Ursula.
The creepy stuff I love so much. Is it chicken skeleton?
No, I had a dream about a chicken skeleton. We won't talk about it. And they've got Lauren Emily just doing the sprints today so I can finish my draft. But I found 476. Oh man, worse. Lauren Emily, Ursula too. Your discipline, very impressive. I feel like I'm just like bouncing all around, so I appreciate it. Appreciate the discipline, Jen. What did you find? Did you get to open your storage?
I did get to open my storage room. So it's interesting. And this is probably why I guess I thought of this prompt. In one of the pieces I'm working on, they've been kind of in sort of I guess it was sort of a maintenance room that they've already been like in, but then this was like a storage room behind it. It's like a locked room. And they opened it up and they just find like piles and piles of like left luggage. So like suitcases and tote bags and purses and backpacks and like all just kind of there. And the one girl's like, oh, it's just a lost and found. But it's not.
It's a lost and lost.
Lost luggage. Yeah. So I don't really, I think I kind of know what's happening, but we'll see. So.
Yeah. There is something so sort of sad and like missing about like people's belongings that clearly have no home anymore, and just that room, it could have really like such gravity because you see those like Holocaust scenes and you're like, oh my god, it can have this like real like mood and pain, like an emptiness that you can find in there. Oh, that's so great.
Many years ago, I had my luggage lost in Scotland, and I went to go like find it, and it was like they had some huge mess up, and tons of people lost their luggage. And so I remember going in this room, and it was just hundreds and hundreds of pieces of luggage, like all stacked up.
Oh wow!
But it's all like thrown together, and it's all like different types of luggage too. And I just remember it was creepy. There's something like weird about it.
Yeah. There's also that other kind of space where you can have, and you see this kind of in like steampunk things or in visual. I'm thinking like a lot of Neil Gaiman stuff, where like piles of strangely packed things, but sort of Tetris together. And you have like somebody with big glasses, like hunched over, like going through the stacks. Like that kind of visual is really cool too, where it's almost like home in a creepy chaos. Like just over here. Yeah.
Well, also, like it's stuff because it was like towels and hats and like sunscreen. You're like it's like things that are supposed to be in motion, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of tossed in there. I also our pool when we used to go to the pool. They have a lost and found, and it was like they opened it up and it was like this, and it was just like all this like wet bathing suit. Oh, it was awful. I'm like, I was looking for my son's goggles, and I'm like, no, it's just, we don't need
They're
them.
gone now.
I'm not going to go in there. It smelled so bad.
That's interesting though too. Like adding like a layer of like lost and found in a swamp.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That was fun. I like that one.
Yeah, it's good. I wouldn't think that like, well, I guess trying to like integrate like smell and that those kind of tangible things, I guess, do come up if you're talking about stuff, right?
Yeah.
Finding a bunch of stuff.
I didn't know that. I'm going to add in mildew.
Yeah.
An arrow.
Arrow means it's serious. That's some serious.
Like, don't mess. There's mildew.
Yeah. Well, shall we go on to the big finale?
Do it. Friday finale. Okay. This one is going to be 15 minutes. And here is your prompt. Write a scene where you or your character, you can do either one, write a scene where you or your character must get rid of someone in their life.
Someone in their life. Okay, 15 minutes. I'm marked. Get set. Right. Okay. Done, and done.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like maybe because we wrote yesterday, I feel like today was much easier.
I think so. Like
Oh, I think you're
when you do
muted.
it
Oh, there you are.
Oh yeah, am I back? Okay. Yeah, the more you do it, the
You're
easier
back.
I think it comes. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, and I know this week that I was not. I can hear you now. There's a little delay, but I think it'll work itself out. I do think that because I took a little bit of break from Camp NaNoWriMo this week, I wasn't like as consistent. Yeah, I think it was a little clunky yesterday, but now I'm feeling in the zone. You're right. Keep going.
I feel like my 15 minutes was a really good one. I feel like I actually got into it and got some solid stuff out of it. So yeah, it was good.
Yeah, good. Anything that you wanna share? Of course, we would encourage anybody to share what you've written as well. Word count, ideas, any finds that you loved?
Yeah, I had some good finds. I was sort of again, I'm playing with this kind of, group going on a trip together and sort of played around with like one of the girls wanting to get rid of one of the other girls. And so she ends up kind of going through about all the people that she's gotten rid of in the past. So she got a girl to change schools in high school, and she got someone, kicked out of their job, and she kicked somebody out of their sorority. So she's kind of got this whole list of like all the people that she has gotten rid of before in her life. And then she's like, yeah, I think I better do it again.
Like in a positive way. Yeah. Like saying, I got rid of
her.
Yeah, not for everybody else. Yeah.
Well, that was kind of fun to be like, oh, here's my history of like, ruining people's lives.
Yeah, no, sounds like a disturbing route. Anonymous like took a disturbing route as well.
Like those, yeah.
Yeah, we do like those. You mentioned I'm only bringing this up. I feel like all I do is talk about books, which is fine. I'm not like.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, but you mentioned sort of these female relationships, and that story. I got this Maeve. I can't know if you can see it. Maeve Blinchy.
Oh, sure.
It's I think her most famous novel is Circle of Friends, which was made into a movie, and they ruined it. But this is a short story book, and it is about female relationships. And what you just described, one of these stories, she starts off with a phone conversation from a point of view of three friends and one point of view, and how she like slowly ruins this friendship and doesn't realize it the whole time in this one phone call. It's really cool. Yeah, it's very cool. I think you would really like that book because I mean, not that.
Check that out.
Yeah, her short stories are really, really amazing. Let's see what Ursula had to write. I had a story about a girl wanting to get rid of another girl too. Oh, tricky relationships. Anonymous shared some stuff. We stared at the body on the operating table. It was twitching, still clinging on to life somehow, with an expression of unadulterated fear as it attempted to scream through the duct tape. Jen!
My kind of story, Anonymous.
Jen is like, in. Yeah. Oh, we've got some Maeve. All right. Oh, some Maeve fans.
I am sad to say that I have not really read her. So I know Circle of Friends. I'm very ashamed now. Okay, I'm writing it down.
No. You know what? Don't be ashamed. You can write it down. Put that arrow next to it. Arrow means business.
I won't write mildew. I'll write read arrow.
Yeah, but I know that also talk about process. I guess her process of writing was almost like as frantic. I guess I read something about her, like as frantic as the words that used to come out of her mouth. Like I guess that she was just like a talker that was, that lovely Irish accent, and that's how she wrote too. Anyway,
she was a free writer. She knew how it worked.
Yeah, she was a free writer. I much like Anonymous X as well, and I know we're getting to the tail end. I got very morbid. I started out because I'm like, I want to start with relationships, and I really want to do environments more because I can never see where I am. But I started with like a noise, like beep 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 beep, and I for some reason I'm like, probably because of the Google timer. And I was like, oh, it reminded me of like wedding registry, when people go around and do that. So there's this very like sort of uptight mother and her daughter who's getting married and going through, and the mother was like really basically doing everything. And finally, the only time the daughter speaks is when she sees this this specific knife that she wants. And she's like, oh, I'll just take that for a gift for Gareth, her husband. And so she's just imagining like taking this knife home and like sliding it in between his ribs. But she didn't want to kill him. She wants to kill her mom, but she's like, that's too violent. But I can do it to him. He's a soft fellow.
Wow, I love it.
I'm like,
oh man, Kelsie.
I know. I don't know. So she's like imagining this nice thing, and her mom's talking, just going home, and she didn't even want to kill him, but like her mom found out he was rich, so because her mom approved, he has to die. I'm like, what is happening?
It's like a way to like get at her mom. Oh, I love it. You need to work on. You need to like. I want to see that story.
That's terrible. Oh, but hey, yeah. Well, this was great. I liked rubbish and garbage. I think they were both wonderful topics.
You can find a lot of things in rubbish and garbage.
Yeah. And I want to thank y'all for coming to our bonus write-in. Appreciate it. So we'll be back next week, Thursday, and now that is the final week of the month. And so Jen and I will chat. Let us know in the comments. Going forward, we're not sure. Like we did a lunchtime thing this month. If we're back to evenings, we're gonna check it out. So we'll keep everyone posted. Yeah. Is there? Yeah. No, I don't want to give like a tease and tell them that we were going to talk about your FBI letters.
Oh,
you're like, that was private.
We can take it out. I wrote a letter to myself when I was 15 to open on my 30th birthday. And I kind of forgot about it, but I always had it and I never looked at it. And then I did read it on my 30th birthday, and Kelsie was there.
Yeah. And the only reason I mentioned it was so lovely because it was not heavily themed with the X-Files, but there was a sprinkle of X-Files in it.
Sure.
Which I loved it.
Remember 15?
I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I legit, it was like on one of my, like, this is what I'm going to be when I grow up. It was, what was it? It was like, he was like actor, FBI agent, and writer.
Yeah. Writer. Yeah. You were not far off.
I got in the top 3. It's fine.
I think it's amazing. Yeah. Well, so thank you, everybody. Thanks, Ursula. Thanks for showing up. Thanks, you, Lauren, Emily. Yeah. Thank you, Anonymous. We got some more from Anonymous. Decided to do it from Underground Hitman's perspective. Yes. So thank you for showing up too, Anonymous, as well. And I appreciate you guys hanging out until our little our FBI teaser.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was good stuff. I hope it was worth it.
It was worth it for sure. Do you I know that you already gave us advice last write-in, so I think it's pressure to put more advice. I mean, do you want, we usually end it with you giving some sort of nugget.
Well, I mean, I think you all should go back and rewatch the X-Files. That's the advice I got to give now. It's advice I'm giving myself.
Solid advice. All right. Well, that's everyone's homework.
There you go.
All right. Everybody have a good weekend.
Bye. Have a great weekend.
Bye.